Hey there, Leo. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. This is Jen. I'm doing a mid April reading for you guys. So I did a little bit of meditation first. I got just a couple messages. I try to keep these a little shorter than the full April, but just a reminder we still have that full moon in Scorpio coming up on April 27th. And now that I say that, because I wasn't really looking at that, you're my first reading this morning. The first you're getting two of these cards. The first channeling I got was that you're starting to feel more serious about a situation. And I didn't mean this didn't come across in a negative way at all. So what I got, if this is a love situation, that all of a sudden you're starting to realize there's a much deeper connection here. That this is not just a superficial, maybe, I don't know, it started that way, or you're just like, oh, I'm just going to date just to get out, but I'm not looking for anything. You're just kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, this might be the one. Like there's something here. Now, of course, that doesn't have to apply to a love relationship. And I don't see it as being somber or anything like that. It's just like you're starting to get, if it's not a love relationship, I don't know, you're starting to take something more seriously. It could be something that you, again, were thinking of as a hobby or this or that, or that you're realizing it is something, deeper, something more. I also see you dusting something off, like getting your bike out if you haven't ridden your bike in a while, restarting something, seeing if something starts. Could be like a lawnmower or something with a motor, and it may spew out a puff of dirty smoke, but I think you will be able to get it going. But that brushing off of something, um, yeah, just getting back into something that maybe you used to be into in the past. I don't think we're in a retrograde. In fact, I think most of the planets, excuse me, are direct, if I remember. Don't quote me on astrology stuff. I dabble. Ooh, the Empress, beautiful. This could be pregnancy. Um, I'm gonna turn over all the cards. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I will say right off, Three of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Yes, new love. So when I look at the Earth Mother, which is the Empress, and the Seven of Wands, that makes a lot of sense together because the Empress is mature. I think she encompasses all of the queens, although I think she identifies most with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Earth Queen. And as you can see, she's often called Mother Earth, but all the queens go to her. She's very wise, and she is the feminine, we quote unquote feminine leader. And you know astrology tarot card uses sort of stereotypes to explain a situation, but it's, you don't have to get stuck on gender or things like that. It's trying to explain an energy. That's what am I trying to explain? It's trying to explain an energy. And the energy of this card is that of the mature feminine. And so the Seven of Wands is about defending yourself without becoming defensive. It's sort of stating the fact, keeping emotion and passion and like not getting too worked up about it. Really hard for me as a Sagittarius, as fire signs, I think. And it is a lesson of ours because it's in the fire. It's a wand. It's in the fire suit. Not to get too worked up, too passionate, too much about something. And Empress learned this really well. She can say no She doesn't get sucked in. She doesn't feel the need to be responsible for other people's reactions to her living her life. It doesn't mean she's an asshole and is purposely, being disrespectful, but a lot of things in life people think they have a say and a vote in, an opinion about, and they really don't. Um, and not to feel, or if they don't like it, that's on them, how they react, how they respond. And usually it has a lot more to do with them than it actually does to you. They're looking at it more from, as we all do, from their perspective. So it's important, if someone doesn't like a decision you're making, to remember that they don't get a vote. Whether they think they should or they want to, and that you should just feel okay stating your fact or saying no, and you don't need to add too much more. You don't have to add anything more to that. You can add a thank you if it feels rude to say no. No, thank you. The Empress can be fruitfulness, bounty, the birth of something. Again, could be pregnancy. She is pregnant, and with the Ace of Cups, that's a strong pregnancy. Those two cards together. Sorry, I need new bar stools. These are so uncomfortable and squeaky. Okay, sorry. Oh, I just noticed too. I like that the moon cycle up here. And there's a bird here talking. And whenever I see a chest, like there's something to be revealed, there's something hidden, or you're keeping something. This is not over explaining. Maybe someone's trying to get you to tell them something, and you're just like, maybe a secret or more confidential information, and you're just like not spelling it, and you don't have to, and you're not going to. You're keeping it. Yeah, what's the Seinfeld? Keeping it in the vault. Maybe you're getting downloads. Maybe you really want to give someone your opinion. Like you have a child or a sibling or friend or whatever, and you're being mature, and you're like thinking, it's not my place to say anything. As much as I want to, as much as I can see them about ready to make a mistake, or that this, whatever it is, this person they're dating is bad news. Um, these decisions they're making, you've seen them do it over and over again. You're just going to keep your mouth shut. The Three of Pentacles in the middle here. When this card comes up, there are a few things that immediately come to mind. It is a card of teamwork. It's about work itself, the workplace. But it's also about, I always can see it that if you're an entrepreneur, an artist, if you have tradesperson, I mean, if you have a service, or you're creating something, or you're doing something, people start to take notice. So using an artist is the easiest one. If people are all of a sudden starting to buy your stuff, and there's I guess nowadays, like, your followers are going up on Instagram, like people are seeking you out. And you may have to step up your game a little bit. Maybe it was more of a hobby and not something you put too much pressure on, you enjoyed it. And now it's kind of like, this could be lucrative, but I need to, giving birth, something coming to fruition, something you've starting to, right, be fruitful, be bountiful, start paying dividends. I don't know why I said that. Um, you may be like, oh shit, I guess I need to take this a little more seriously, and get your social media going, get a website. Maybe you're thinking of having business cards made. Maybe once things get open again, maybe you'll start going to farmers markets or craft shows or whatever is appropriate for your thing. Um, Yeah. So let's move on. Ace of Cups. I love how I haven't really paid attention. I love how you can see like the mountain in the background. It's pretty. Ace of Cups, new love, new beginning in love. Um, if say you're already married or something, this can be, well, it doesn't matter if you're not in a relationship. This can be a new relationship coming in. If you're in a relationship, oh, I just got the chills. If you're so that's for someone. If you are casually dating someone, and this is maybe where that seriousness comes in, you start to say, hey, like, I don't want you, let's not see other people, let's be exclusive. Or you may start calling each other boyfriend or girlfriend, or telling each other that you love each other, or moving in together, or wherever you are taking that step, whatever it would be for your situation or what you guys want, to make it more, more serious, more to that next level. This also could be that thing you're dusting off, finding something new that you really are enjoying, and you're thinking, boy, this isn't just sort of a casual interest. Like, I'm really into this thing. Like, you find yourself, like I was just talking about the artist, seeking out communities online and following social media about the topic. Like, I follow lots of tarot people and astrology people, lots of horse people, and things like that, music that I like. Um, Maybe seeing ways to become more involved, to even take classes, take courses, apprenticeships, things like that, to kind of really lean into it because it's really making you happy. And of course, we already talked about the pregnancy. You could find out someone at work is pregnant, and maybe someone's told you they're pregnant and you have to keep it secret. Yeah, um, definitely.